The iPhone silent switch has honestly been one of Apple's most recognizable features of the iPhone. It's what every iPhone has and sort of separates it from the rest of the competition. And it got me thinking, what if Apple removed this switch on the left-hand side in hopes of maybe making the phone lighter or maybe thinner in the future? And it's a random thought that I had and I wanted to see what you guys think. So let's get right into this video. Now, the first thing I did want to talk about is what the use of the switch actually is. And to be honest, it can only be used to turn the phone on vibrate or mute depending on what your settings are. And over the years, Apple has never really offered any alternative to that. You know, with other smartphones, sometimes you can remap a button on the side to make it perform a different action. And so iPhones have always kind of restricted you to just using the switch for muting or putting the phone on vibrate. And it would be interesting if Apple integrated some sort of software. So maybe if you pressed a button, that could put the phone on vibrate instead of having to actually toggle the physical switch or maybe putting something in the control center. There's a lot of different ways Apple could approach this. And if Apple were to realistically remove the silent switch, let's say sometime in the next few years, there would honestly need to be a really good reason for them to do so. Of course, is it going to help free up space for a new feature that they want to add in a future iPhone? Is it going to help make the iPhone thinner? Like I mentioned, there's a lot of different ways Apple could approach this, and just putting this side by side with the first iPhone, you can see that this switch isn't really that big. So if they remove this, there would need to be a really good reason for that. Now, there's one other thing that Apple could offer, and that is remapping the switch. And this is actually what they did in iOS 9. In the beta version of iOS 9, you could actually toggle the switch and turn on lock rotation. And this was only in beta, so this was never seen in the public release. But it was cool that they offered this as an option on the iPhone. So every time you hit the switch, it would turn the lock rotation on. Very similar to an iPad, but as I mentioned, this feature was removed. Now, let me know in the comment section below if you guys want Apple to bring remapping back for the silent switch, or if you want to see the silent switch go away completely. It'll be interesting to know. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.